Welcome back, Back40 Family. We're doing little things differently today because I'm holding the camera with my right hand. Anyways, I just ended out last week's video, half past a freckle ago. So what we got done in the last video is a little reminder. Legs all done. Everything is WD-40 to drive out the moisture because the moisture in this shop is ridiculous. And then we went ahead and cleaned up the chuck, and then I coated that in 3-in-1 oil so it doesn't all run off. And then all we have left to clean up is the frame, the headstock, which is that guy that's been sitting in there for the past 3 days. Should just wipe off. That's the whole point of the evapo-rest, is just wiping it off, spraying it off, and you're done. Anyways, we got that, the headstock, the motor mount, and the frame. Oh, and then the thread rod, which is this guy, and it's bent. I'm also missing this end on that side because I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be another end to that. I'm also missing like 5 gears, but hey, who needs those anyways, right? So this guy I'm not too concerned about. All I'm gonna do is wire wheeling this and set that off to the side. All I need this lathe to do for right now is just turn down metals. That way I can do really cool pommels, stuff like that. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the headstock out of the evapo-rust and start wiping it off. When I am wiping it off, actually, I'm gonna rephrase that. I'm gonna take off the motor mount and I'm gonna put that in the evapo-rust. When I take out the headstock, cleaning up the headstock, I'm killing 2 birds with 1 stone and having the other thing in the evapo-rust. Anyways, it all makes sense. So without further ado, y'all, as always with this channel, let's get into some time lapse. Alrighty guys, so something happened last night. The battery ran out again, which I thought was a full battery, so I apologize for the interruption of the time lapse. Something I cannot remember from last night is if the time lapse stopped when I started to take apart the motor. But if it did and if it didn't, what gives? Doesn't matter. Oh gosh, they do not make them like this anymore. Anyways, if y'all remember from the first part in this series, which I need to make a playlist so y'all can rewatch it if you want to, this is a General Electric 1925 to 1935, something around that era of motor. It is a 1/4 horse, 110, 64, what was that? Something just moved outside. See, frame 174 volts, volts is 110, amp 5.4, speed 1725, SCC or SYC is 60, 1 phase, temp rise, 40 Celsius, open, time remaining, stuff like that. Anyways, found it online. I was able to find out the age. It's the inside. All I did was hit that with a little bit of steel wool in there and just clean this guy up a little bit. Clean this guy up, and I cleaned that guy up a little bit, but I haven't got to the outside of it yet. And then I lightly wire brush the outside. I'm actually not going to paint this because I'm not painting really anything else but that frame and probably the legs. I don't know, I just like showing off antique-y looks. Also like way cheaper for me. Anyways, because I'm buying like a $3,000 piece of equipment with an attachment. So I am just gonna wire wheel this really well, and then eventually I'll probably paint it, but probably not yet. And the same thing with the stand it was on. I'm just gonna reuse it until it breaks. Anyways, what we are gonna be doing in the rest of the time lapse, and probably the rest of the video actually, is gonna be cleaning up this plate right over here. That is what this guy sits on, and I'm guessing it sends some sort of signal to here to turn it on and turn it off. We're gonna try and clean up in here. I don't know if I can, but I just wanna wipe that off a little bit. I'm not gonna use steel wool, nothing, just some paper towel, stuff like that. And just virtually, or you know what? I'm just gonna spray it with the air compressor. Just get all the dust and grime off this thing, because it deserves to get cleaned up. Clean up all of this dirt and grime on the inside, and then wire wheel the heck out of this. So yeah, that, oh wait a second, hold on, let me try something. I might be able to take this part out. Wasn't sure if I could, but I think it's a pressure fit. Oh yes, I can. I think, yes, I can. Got that thing off. So now I can get all this and clean that up really well, because it deserves it. Now if I can only remember how this will go back on, I think we'll be fine. And now I can actually get this all cleaned up, everything like that. So, without any further ado, let's get into some more time lapse. Alrighty guys, that's it for the time lapse for now. About a week and a half ago, if I'm doing what I'm expecting I'm gonna do, I posted a little quick video saying what this guy's for, which I think I already know it's for. You put grease in here, shafts in here, it dispenses grease when your motor keeps turning, keeping it cool, and all of that jazz. But the part that's throwing me off, it has this wick looking type stuff in it. So, anyways, off of that topic, got that all mostly cleaned up. I'm sorry to say this, but this thing has some really fine pitted rust that's gonna take me a long time to wire wheel. So I am gonna put this in the Evapo rust. The sad part is I cannot do it on that guy because of the magnets. So what that means is I'm probably gonna have to end up painting this thing after all I just said. But I'm gonna have to spend a lot of loving care wire wheeling that other side of that motor. So, into the Evapo rust it goes. Probably be using a 5-gallon bucket, but I got other stuff soaking in there for a couple days, so I have that in there for the time being. So that takes care of that. Save this wick stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and work on the electrical side of this motor. It's getting late, and I have work tomorrow and Saturday, which is gonna be fun. And I got overtime tomorrow because we had to take trash out of a building. I can't do that till 4 o'clock. Anyways, I'm gonna work on the electrical side of the motor, get that cleaned up, and I think we'll call it there for this video. I don't know, we'll see. Alrighty guys, it is 7:46 now. Yep, 7:46. So I'm gonna call it there for tonight, and we'll pick it up in a day or two. Alrighty guys, it is now probably a week later is when I'm finally getting to editing around this video. So that was what, last week and a half I think I filmed that, and you're seeing that hopefully Wednesday night. Because if you're watching this far, I think I'm changing it from Saturday mornings to Wednesday nights at around 8 o'clock, something around there. So yeah, I think that's it. Today is Sunday, the 21st, 22nd, something like that. I need to stop talking because this video's probably gotten around to 12 minutes now. So anyways, thank you for watching Back40 Family, and if you're not part of the Back40 Family yet, all you gotta do, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up. Other than that guys, please remember, Jesus loves you, I love you, and if you are a true American patriot, God bless you. And y'all, please have a fantastic day.